Oh, Delia. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Joseph Michael, it's your dad and your mom.
It's Uncle Ross here.
The future Michelle, we are sending you some more money for when you turn 18.
This is your first really bad day. Mom is having a really bad mood with you. She started crying because you were crying all night.
Do you really like your tent? And there's Teton. Teton, say hi. Yeah.
We're giving you your gifts from your baptism and your birth.
As you're growing and outgrowing toys, the money I'm giving you every year is going to continue to grow.
But here's your money.
She's grounded.
Oh yeah, you're grounded for the next day when you read this video.
Your daddy and mommy loves you so much. Mwah. I love you.
I'm Jordan Wexler, CEO and co-founder of EarlyBird.
My name is Caleb Frankel. I am one of the co-founders at EarlyBird and also serve as COO or Chief Operating Officer.
EarlyBird today is the simplest and most meaningful way for family and friends to collectively invest in a child you love, starting at the youngest age possible.
And we're combining both financial capital with emotional capital and allowing communities to pour and show support and love towards the children in their lives.
We believe that it's done as a collective, so it's also about family and friends, uncles, aunts, that also want to invest in this child so that we can really build a better financial future for the next generation.
Okay, bye-bye. Can I go bye-bye? Okay.
It actually all began 5 years ago now when my baby niece was born, Izzy. And when she was born, I was head over heels in love. I was wasting hundreds of dollars on the stupidest shit ever. Onesies that said, I love my Frankel, little baby Nick shoes. I was like, this is such a waste and I want to have a bigger impact in her life. And so I started the Jordo Fun Fund. So I picked out 5 different ETFs that I believed in, but it was kind of a broken process, but I did this whole thing and I gave that to them and it was a really, really sweet gift. And I was gonna do that every year. Hopefully when she turned 18, I have $15,000, $20,000 invested in her. The reason that I was inspired to do that was that my father actually did that for me, and it completely changed my life. My dad invested in me when I was 10 years old and gave me that confidence of understanding money. We learned so much together, and it changed my life, and so it's something I've wanted to always pass on.
I grew up in Chicago. My parents got divorced when I was 7 years old, and I definitely found respite and comfort and stability in my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, coaches from soccer and baseball. It was my community that gave me stability, comfort, and confidence growing up and believed in me.
Izzy was born, started the Jordo Fun Fund, kept thinking about this problem and like looking, there's gotta be a better way to do this, and nothing really fit the mold that I knew was needed.
I got a text from Jordan pretty late at night, and all the text said was baby fund. And I was like, that is the worst name for a company, but if you're thinking what I'm thinking, I'm absolutely obsessed with the idea, and I'm definitely in.
Finally went out to coffee with a mentor of mine. I pitched him the idea and he said, if you start this, Jordan, I'll write you a check. And I was like, holy shit, okay, this is real. And I was confident enough that I knew this was the right thing to do. And that's when I went all in. Our true core mission and vision is to democratize access to generational wealth. The idea of creating equal access to a modern holistic portfolio. So today, we have the on-ramp, which allows any parent to start investing in a fixed managed portfolio that's all ETF based, so public markets. But the idea is that because you have a 0 to 3-year-old starting to invest, we want to make sure that we're building that bridge into the future of investing. And the next step in our portfolio makeup is deeply embedded in digital assets, right? And looking at crypto. And with that, we have been able to partner with one of the largest crypto exchanges called Gemini.
Gemini's mission has always been to
unlock personal and financial freedom for people through crypto. We'll be powering the ability for EarlyBird users to invest in major crypto assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum on behalf of the children that they love, that they're already investing in through the EarlyBird platform. And again, this kind of asset class that's perceived as high risk sometimes is all being powered by a trusted brand that's been around for almost the entirety of the crypto industry itself.
BlackRock is an asset manager, and our mission is to help more and more people experience financial well-being. We do that through a series of different product offerings, as well as partnering with many different client types like fintechs, as well as other asset managers and wealth managers as well. We're coming in from the product vehicle, so ETFs, bringing that convenience, the diversification that ETFs bring, the low cost, the tax efficiency. We're coming in with content, digital experience, and the product expertise as well. But again, I think for us, what's important is the missions being aligned before any partnership comes together, and it is, which is exciting.
If you look at the entire like baby tech, fam tech, let's call it, category, it's a $50 billion market opportunity globally. Based on the data and what they're seeing of more and more families getting more engaged with financial literacy earlier on in their child's life, the market is expected to grow substantially, even more so in the next, decade, 2 decades.
I was reached out to by different entrepreneurs mentioning Jordan and Caleb and their business. I saw the premise, and I thought the premise of basically saving and building wealth for your kids from the earliest ages, as in before they're born, was such a interesting and different concept to me.
And it's not just enabling parents to invest in their own children, but it's enabling friends, family, anyone in these children's lives to kind of collectively invest, attach a video to that experience, as simple as like sending a $20 Venmo transaction to a friend.
That's actually such a profound part of their business, because what I've realized over time is that memories are highly imperfect. When I try to reflect on moments with my dad before he passed away when I was a junior in college, over time it becomes more and more difficult, but even more specifically like of his voice. It's so difficult. And so to me, the amount of money that I would pay to have just a incredibly robust and deep catalog of memories with my family, my loved ones, and my friends from the first 29 years of my life, I would pay any amount of money for that.
That is cool in and of itself, but from an investment perspective, I think that drives virality-based kind of flywheel, in that you have the users themselves actually are incentivized to go out and spread the word, and obviously to get people to invest in their own children. We're just at the tip of the iceberg in terms of unlocking the powerful growth dynamics that I think that can have on the EarlyBird platform as it starts to reach critical mass.
I think that this could be something that's so big and really touches so many lives. I think that this could be one of the Ubers of the world.
A lack of wealth equality in this country, if we help to solve or make a slight difference in that, there's obviously massive impact to just more wealth equity, more financial literacy.
We deeply, deeply believe that it is so critical to create this earliest of financial foundations for a child so that they truly can have that freedom and flexibility when they become an adult to pursue their dreams and what they want.
But what is often overlooked in a business like EarlyBird that excites everybody at the company is the outcomes beyond that, right? What does the world look like if there is more wealth equity, if there is more financial literacy? More people are taking risks that believe in themselves, a stronger resilience to the ups and downs of life because they feel much more financially secure and capable. And everybody gets to experience the outcomes of that.
And so that vision, I wake up every day knowing that it's going to change the world. It's really the most exciting and incredible opportunity to be part of.